Well, ahoy!
I'm defeated.
And I'm winning. Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show. I'm your victorious captain and dungeon master of the CSS. And here with me today is our partially defeated cast and crew. Sound off.
We need to uplift Beth.
30% defeated as of this moment. As we are.
Bagram's just short
playing,
resting.
So
It'll be great when he comes back from his rest.
I feel like a good nap to
Reinvigorate you.
Exactly.
Oh jeez, me too.
This is the napping stream.
Oh god, I'm feeling it. I'm pumping coffee into my body this morning, and I'm like, is it happening? 2 cups in. Is it happening?
This is actually a dream.
I don't know if I've actually had a CSS dream yet.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
No one said hi, so that's okay.
Hi guys, I'm Ben. I am defeated
and uncomfortable.
It's like a double whammy for me.
It feels like a Big Brother confessional.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm in the office, just like just
yeah.
tired, defeated. I don't know what the rest of the cast wants from me. Just keep showing up every week.
That's all. That's all we want.
We don't even pay him anymore.
Just the intern now.
Back to the office. Back to the office one shot.
Yes.
We're gonna have the office one shot.
We're playing it right now. I've decided that I have nothing ready for this session, and we're just playing the office one shot, which I don't have anything ready for either.
Perfect. That's a perfect session right there.
Life has come at me a bit too fast.
Are you still in the confessional?
I'm outside of it.
On the ocean we venture, a true sailor's heart, thinking our stories that sets us apart. The waves on the water, they sway and they crash, but the heart of a sailor is brave and it's brash, and the currents will carry us home. But home is wherever we roam. The ink in our pages will run, and our story will be one. Our story will be one.
Speaking of the confessional, what happened last time on episode 16, which is 17 now?
We fought a very ugly man. 2 ugly men, in fact. And Bygram got real hurt, and it was really scary.
You got wrecked.
And we didn't like that, because he's so capable, and Ty was like, I'm the tank now.
I am the captain.
And, you know, she helped out, and we defeated them, and then Ty was like, stop talking. And Yanina was like, I've got nothing to say.
I like how you're doing the recap vlog.
I'm letting whoever's listening know.
This is Locke writing in his journal.
This is Locke in the confessional being like, I haven't sinned.
I don't think he thinks he's ever sinned in his life.
It's like, I killed a man today. That was fine and all. He didn't die as quick as I wanted him to, but Bygram's okay.
I don't think Locke has the concept of sinning.
No.
Well, that's what happened, and now we're in Yanina's room being like, why do you have this weird artifact? I skipped a bunch of steps.
You did.
We got most of the
You got most of the important stuff, but one of the other important things is that everyone leveled up.
Yay!
During your short little rest with room service in Yini's room, and also that passing around a magic artifact rock of some kind, leveled up during your short rest. So you've gotten all your spell slots back and your health and everything. Why don't we say what subclasses some of you have taken? Ty is leveled up into the Way of Ferocity cleric.
Yes, coined a new path.
Yeah. You get a new subclass at 3rd level in this in Peace Cleric. It's called Being Pissed Off.
Is it the indifference domain?
True peace, indifference.
Oh, we all
just
got
like, are we
so
saying
silent.
I got
I don't know
real
who's
quiet.
gonna
I was
talk.
like,
I didn't check anyone's character sheet, so you could be anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I know everyone's but Locks.
Oh, really? Well, I'll go first then.
Oh.
I have a kind of penchant for going with Lore Bard, which is my favorite bard to play, but Locke is actually not that, and I chose to go with College of Eloquence.
oh,
Because, you know, he's a wordy guy.
oh, so chatty. Ben,
Beth,
you or me? Who's going?
You can,
Oh.
you can go first.
Fia's
All
next
right.
in the marching order anyway,
Oh.
so...
All right. Well, Fia is going to be a swashbuckler rogue.
Does that surprise
And she's
anyone? No.
Going to be adding her charisma to shit. So she better get more charismatic.
Don't come for my thing.
I'm coming for you.
And Bygrim has taken the Oath of the Ancients. So more plants, more talking to animals now, and that's all I got. That's it.
This is my favorite
More-
thing, actually. More talking to Mock.
Immune to diseases now too, you know?
Maybe
Yes.
more talking to my leaky.
It's
Well,
never gonna
okay, if
happen.
you're immune to diseases, you super can talk to Mini Mock now. It's like he won't catch anything.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Just so you know, everybody, the one person in the party that can actually talk to the seagulls is Bygrim.
You got to pick
That
him
you
up
know of.
and give him a little nuzzle and tell him he's a good boy.
Don't touch it.
He's immune to disease. He's fine.
Doesn't mean you should test it. It might be
Bygrim can
cursed.
just- It makes you immune to diseases, not necessarily sickness or curses.
Transferable curses.
You can get the cold. Well, actually, I don't know what counts as a disease for this. I think there are specific. You can't get mummy rot. Good for you.
I die from a bird. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't.
Mock wouldn't kill you. I
You-
wouldn't kill you, so Mock
You
wouldn't.
could get the cold, but I don't think you could get like avian flu.
I'll take
What?
the common cold for 200. Yeah, that's fine.
Wow. And I think that's everything. Everyone got some new features and some other stuff, but other than that, I'm pretty sure drinking these coffees is just taking away energy from me.
Life drain.
I feel that in my bones. Anyway, so all of you are enjoying a charcuterie board. Why not?
Wonderful.
I did say we wanted accommodations.
Innia's ordered some, and so after about an hour goes by, you hear a knock on the door.
I'll get up and answer it.
You open the door. It's Kyrene.
It took a while.
I had a lot of talking to do to those two gentlemen who weren't really
Gentle.
Talking or paying.
talking. They asked a lot of questions and wanted to know what I knew and blah blah blah. I had to sort of wave some papers so that they wouldn't try to find the rest of you and also interrogate you.
Well, you should have played the distressed noble. You could have been like, I don't remember. Everything was so traumatic. If only someone had done their jobs.
I could have, but they did specifically see me in there.
I suppose that's true.
I did get struck by lightning.
Yes, but that wasn't your fault. I would have played it up. I would have been like, I reacted. I've never done anything like that in my life, and now here I am with blood on my hands.
Have you gotten in trouble with the law before,
No,
Locke?
never.
I know he's telling the truth, but boy, does it sound like he's lying. Actually, no, I don't know.
Well, not me, personally. I know people that have.
Oh, okay.
And I guess technically, that's a bit of a lie, because right now, we're a little bit in trouble with the law.
You ever seen a rock like this, Kyrene?
She pushes past you. Come inside.
I'll shut and lock the door again.
So, Yinia actually like pulls it back out of her like compartment and shows it to Kyrene. Actually, hold on. Right, I can do rolls for people. Cool, neat. That's the thing to remember. What'd you roll, hon? Not this one specifically, but I guess maybe something similar. It's a glowing rock.
Glowing rock. Great.
Glowing rock. She kind of like walks over and it's like, "Can I see this?" So she like starts examining it. It looks like it's maybe from something else made of stone. Like a statue, maybe? She kind of like looks up at Yinia and is like, "Is this from a statue?" He's like, no, it wasn't from a statue. And just like puts her hands up. It's like, it was from just some dais in a cave.
Elephant in the room.
Huh?
Well, if we wanted to know a little more about it, well, I could try to see if I could garner anything.
Oh, yeah, you have that spell. Sure. Is this alright if Locke identifies this stone? Sure, why not? I don't see a problem with it.
Do you mind if I spend some time with it instead of doing it very quickly?
I'm sure we have time. How long do you need?
10 minutes.
That should be fine.
Okay.
Careful when you touch it.
Did it hurt you?
No, not really hurt. Just, I just felt it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm, pretty good with magical stuff.
No, that's the problem. Seems to like magic.
Do you think it would take my magic?
Just might make it stronger.
Oh, well, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, but strength without control, less cool.
Okay.
Just be careful.
Sure.
He'll like walk over and hold out his hands.
All right. So Locke is the last one to touch this, and so Kyrene will move it over to you and just like place it in your hands. Locke, you feel as your hands kind of grasp onto this strange stone shard with this glowing gemstone in it, you can feel kind of just like a pulse of energy kind of just like rock its way through you. Grayson, how visible are Locke's scars? They're covered, right?
No, they're always out.
Okay, they glow. There's like a faint glow underneath the skin, under scars. But he feels very. There's like a jittery energy that goes through you, and you can kind of feel just like, I'd say he feels a sensation on his throat that's sort of like hot and cold. Not necessarily uncomfortable, maybe soothing, inviting.
Like a mint.
Yeah. My mental thought was putting on icy hot.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He'll kind of like shiver.
Like, you're kidding.
Locke, you appear to be a little bit more glowy.
Oh, thank you, Thea.
No, I mean like, literally.
Your throat's glowing a little bit.
You're lit up.
Oh, well, if it's, any information that doesn't usually happen, it's never happened to me before.
Do you have bioluminescence?
Oh no. Oh no, what have I done?
You said he had what again?
Have you ever, without getting too much into your personal life, like, have you ever been in really dark water before? Have you ever noticed that you glow?
No, I mean, I've been in the water before. I'm very comfortable in the water.
But you've never glowed.
Not that I know of.
Alright. It's a bit weird, but I turn blue, so who am I to throw stones?
I'm really glowing.
A
Parts of
bit.
you.
Yeah, you're a bit bright, bud.
It more looks almost like a candle beneath your skin, but not even that bright.
Oh,
More like starlight, or something like that.
like Ty.
Yes and no.
This injury, was it magical?
I don't remember. It happened when I was very small.
Could be that. It enhances magic. Maybe there are traces left.
I mean, my mum was very magical, is very magical.
And so are you.
Yes, I am.
Know that, like, do we know about your scar?
Ty does.
But none of
Yeah.
us do.
Yeah, he just has like a neck scar, and that's pretty much all.
Well, what does your mum have to do with anything? Does she glow?
Did she give you that scar?
I don't know to the first one, and the second one, yes.
On purpose?
Yes.
Future Grayson, put in the sad violin music.
Do you
The
want to,
unironic sad violin music.
do you want to talk about it?
About what?
Well, is it part of your culture?
Sort of, maybe.
You're a
It's just
You're a
weird.
Genasi, right? Like, what?
I feel like all of you are staring at me quite strangely.
You don't have to go into it if you don't want to. It's your business.
I mean, it's not a big deal. We already had this conversation, Ty.
I know, but My reaction there was similar to their reaction now, don't you think?
Yes. It was just, my mum is trying to help.
Huh. Trying to help.
Yes, because, well, you see, there's not a lot of people like me that are born where I come from, and, she liked me enough that she thought maybe, well, she could protect me in some way, and she just,
Protect you by cutting your throat.
Did she remove something from you?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't mean to sound judgmental, but that sounds pretty fucked up.
Oh, well, I just know that she sent me away so that I would be safe.
Right.
Do you ever want to go back to see your mom, or?
Of course, that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Well, all right. Well, if you're planning on going to see her, I guess I'll come with you there too if you want me there.
I don't know that it's that great an idea that maybe you specifically, Bygram, come.
Is it because I'm green? Is that?
No,
No, it has
that's not it.
Oh,
to do.
You must be blue to ride the roller coaster.
that's what I was feeling a little bit.
Oh,
Everybody
no.
else is blue.
Bygram,
I'm green.
that's awful.
You guys are primary. I'm secondary. No, I kind of
Yania is purple, if that makes you feel any better.
team secondary. Yeah, I know.
Secondary on the wheel.
Kyrene
primary in
isn't
our
even a
hearts.
color.
Yeah, I'm white.
She's just there. You know.
She's a white woman in a pantsuit. Let's go.
Bless Kyrene.
The girl burst her way into the sun. I see it.
Well, it's not like that. It's more like my mom's a really well, she's a really beautiful performer, and I just think that maybe you would be maybe a bit distracted.
What, does she like lift weights too? I don't know. It's not much that can really.
Mm.
Not much of a distraction there.
Ty said she was a really good swimmer. Are you a really good swimmer?
I can doggy paddle pretty well.
Oh boy,
Oh, an inside
might
check
not
for
be
Kyrene.
enough. There's a distinct difference between you and everyone else in the room, Bygram.
Well, Locke's a guy. I'm a guy. Are we-
Locke is her son.
Yeah. Oh.
I think she means maybe it's the whole swimming thing.
We got boats. I can row a boat, you know? I could be out there. Does she live on the sea? I don't know.
She lives in the sea, Bygram.
Oh. So like
You know
we gotta
what?
go down.
Maybe
Okay.
she really won't have any effect on him at all.
Like the pearl of the sea by Grimm.
No thoughts.
Of
So
the sea.
I have thoughts. Who? What? No, I thought we were talking about Locke's mom. Who?
I mean, we are talking
Yeah.
about my mum because you all reacted.
Yeah. Back to
So
that.
why don't we table this for another day?
Okay.
I got plants underwater. I'm sure. I can.
They definitely do, Bygram.
Yeah, I can use them. I can grow like a what's that story? The guy with the beans and he like made it like a stalk or something. Like I can
You're
do
gonna
that.
You're gonna what? Build like a rope bridge out of seaweed?
Yeah.
Bygrim in the seaweed. That's adorable.
Maybe you should just learn how to swim.
I can teach you.
Okay. Well,
Oh my
let's
goodness, we can
swim.
all teach you.
Oh no.
I'm a very good swimmer also.
I'm gonna
Why not-
concentrate.
Sure.
I'm just
Here,
gonna-
let's give Locke some space so he can do his thing.
I can
All right.
find. You can all stay here. I'll just go over there.
Does this hotel have a big swimming pool? We could always start
They have,
training.
they have fountains. Sorry, I'm going.
I don't think there's a swimming pool,
I didn't bring my
but
swimming
there is
trunks.
a big fountain in the lobby.
I don't know if we should be swimming in the fountain.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I'm a pretty big boy. I don't.
We could
We
just
could
go
probably-
to the sea.
We can probably just go to the sea or something.
Well, I just sort of thought while Locke was busy, I could always just like, this is how you float.
I can do that. I float pretty well.
It's like when you teach a baby. Just toss them into the water and then they learn how to float up.
Little
They
floating
don't-
wings.
They dunk like
Oh, I remember
choppy
the
seals.
things.
Oh no.
Yes,
I
this
have
would be
set
so
myself
cute.
up.
Andy, you have to make a magical item like little water wings for Bygrim.
Just orange, and he's just sitting there.
I like the idea of like the padding under his armor. Like he goes in the water and it puffs up into like
That would be so cute.
a flotation suit.
I'm fine with that.
I
idea.
love it.
I actually do really like that, but like, listen. I mean, technically, it's hard to swim in armor, so.
Yeah, it's my floaty device. Just
Anyways,
While Locke has stepped away, Ty's just kind of crossing her arms, watching him, but says to the group quietly while he's concentrating, he thinks she's protecting him. I know it seems fucked up, but that
You
seems to
think
be-
she is?
I don't know her. I don't know anything like her.
I mean, lots of children are fooled into thinking their parents are great, regardless of if they are or not.
I'm not a fool like that.
my parents are pretty cool. But
Mine aren't around, so
Oh.
I'm a bit biased in thinking
can-
that maybe she sent him away for other reasons.
I mean, mine were wonderful, but not everybody had great parents.
okay. I'm sorry for having good parents. My
No,
bad.
Bygrim, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I'm trying to say that Locke might think
Yeah.
his
I
mother
get
is
that.
good, but really she's just an asshole who tried to cut her son's throat.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but you said it, so yeah.
I
I
don't
agree.
know. but
why don't
she's-
we speculate on this when we get more information, huh?
I
I
think
mean- Go ahead.
I think she just might be a type we don't really understand.
Yeah. and
He'll
what if
tell
she
you when he
tries-
wants.
Right? Well, I just worry. He likes to see the best in everybody. But if she's gonna be a problem, we should probably be ready for it.
I
We'll
mean,
address
say
it when it comes up.
Yeah, I don't want her trying to seduce me for, being green. That just feels kind of.
It's really not because you're green.
It feels
It
like
might be.
it. I mean, you're not green.
I mean, it's
so
a
you
very
wouldn't
nice
know.
color on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop it. Thank you.
You're looking a lot better now, actually. You were looking a little bit pale there.
Yeah, just exhaustion comes.
You
in.
lost your color a little. Looking a little
Yeah.
wilty.
I had to wear my new shirt. It's a bit tight, but I'm making
I
it
mean-
work.
We're not complaining.
I feel like it's just you.
I mean, you're looking pretty good for someone who got shot with lightning, so
You do too, Captain.
thank you.
Somehow your hair looks fabulous today. I don't know how.
Actually, one thing I'll say, you do notice she does have like a couple of hairs that have gone white.
Oh. From the lightning strike?
Maybe.
Damn my already white hair.
Look, What does your ritual casting of identify look like?
I do feel like it has like a word component to it, even though I'm positive it doesn't have a verbal.
Let me double check with my
I mean, I
handy
can
dandy.
look right now.
My handy dandy app that's taken me 7 years to find. Which one of these several? There we go.
Oh, it does. Okay. He kind of like pulls out the pearl that he bought earlier and kind of, I think, like rolls it between his fingers in front of his mouth, and Locke's eyes just kind of glaze over a little bit, and instead of like a dark black like they usually are, they're more of like a dark blue. And he just kind of like whispers known stories that he has heard about in the beginning, and then kind of starts talking to the object like,
I know everything has a story, and I know everything has a purpose, and I just want to know yours.
and then kind of like lays the bead on it. And I think he would like lean forward and like listen to the bead.
Getting a bead on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Lock. As you're doing this, two things. One, you feel it's almost like a prickly kind of feeling inside your body as you're casting this. And sort of your perception of time kind of just like warps around this. One, it doesn't take you 10 minutes, it takes you 5. Second, guess there's nothing that happens when you upcast this. Okay, so after casting the spell, there's almost like static as the information kind of filters into your brain. So you don't learn what this thing is specifically called. It doesn't have like a name, like a magic item. If you were to sort of try to piece together a name, it would just be essence. What it does is one. It's not the only gemstone of its kind. There are multiple. 2, it requires attunement. If you cast a spell of first level or higher, if you can choose to cast it at a level higher than the level. You can choose to cast the spell at a level that's higher than its original casting. If you do, it uses up your spell slot, but casts it at a higher level. If you choose to cast it at its normal level, it doesn't use up the spell slot. Additionally, once per day, you can regain. Where is it? You can regain 1d4 levels of spell slots. Sort of like on Wizard's Arcane Recovery.
Okay.
So like if you roll like a 4, you can regain a 4th level, or you can regain 4 first levels. But after doing so, you have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, gaining a level of exhaustion on a failure.
Okay.
It can also be used as a spellcasting focus.
Okay, thought so. All right, he'll kind of be like really excited about that, and then like pick up his pearl and like put it in his pouch. And if he can, is there like any reflective surfaces near him?
Yeah, there's like a full like length mirror. There's glass.
Okay.
Here.
He'll like kind of get up and then like, while still holding the thing, like look at his glowing neck and just kind of like touch it and like kind of like smile.
So the thing you notice is that like what color is the scar usually? Just the same color as your skin color?
It's like a pale, like the way it's kind of been drawn is kind of like a weird kind of mixture of white and kind of like palish skin color that like matches his but also is like pinky a little bit.
Okay. The pinks in it are a bit enhanced, but like the whites in it, it's almost like it's the pinks have been sort of like enhanced with their glowing, and there's like little like white specks that seem to like glow as well. You also do notice your eyes are still like very bright blue and almost like star filled as you're still holding this.
He'll just like beam a little bit and then like ready himself and then like turn around and walk back to everybody.
I think I know what it does. It told me all about itself.
Did you learn?
Well, it doesn't really have a name, but if we do want to refer to it, it would be something like essence. And, well, you see, it helps you with a bunch of magical stuff. And it has a whole family that does the same thing. And if you wanted to, cast a spell and you wanted to make it stronger, you can do that. And it will only tire you a little. Or you can cast it at the lower kind of magical power that you usually do, and then you wouldn't feel tired at all. And, if you were missing some magic stuff, it would help you get some of that back. But that can make you really, really tired.
So there's more of them.
Yeah. There's a few of them out there, apparently.
Didn't necessarily learn where it's from, though.
No.
It's okay. And your professor thinks this will help?
Well, something she was looking at sort of led her to this. And that's all I know without having her here to explain herself.
Well,
maybe she was going to use it as a power source for something. Maybe not.
I can see that. Think about it this way. If it could make me more magical, maybe it could also make a magic item more magical. If you like, I don't know how that works, but it seems like if I'm magic and Bygram, if he had a magical sword, well, that's also magic. And maybe even if you thought about like a plant that was magical, and you were like, here is the magical plant, and you introduced it to essence here, maybe it could be more magnificent.
So it'd just be a bigger plant?
I think we should name this rock, and I think we should name it Heaven.
No, I don't think that fits the rock.
I was going to say Orby, but I guess.
I am making myself cry from laughing.
I mean, you want to name this essence Evan? Evan Essence? Evan Essence? Is that supposed to be something?
I don't know, Captain.
Yeah. Evan? Is that?
Oh man.
Maybe I should ask the essence if it's okay being named Evan.
Oh my god.
You probably didn't listen to that particular bard, Princess.
I think Bygram's still is. Oh wait, Yinia will say. I think he's still asleep. He might need to wake up.
Woo. Wow. I apologize.
You don't.
I hate it because I just got the joke that Andy made. And now I want to quit.
Just try to be a good man.
It's just that you have to wake up inside my group.
I stray away from Maliki's like every day.
But you can't wake up.
Save me. Save me. Is that what you want? Is this what you... Is this chaos? Is this what the people want?
That was the best thing ever. We're done. That's
the
the
show.
Charisma saving show.
We peaked.
That's it.
We peak
Good
every
night.
week though, so good.
They peak every episode. I never realized that it could keep getting better, but it just keeps doing it.
Amazing.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for joining in on the chaos just a little.
Episode 100. We get Channing Tatum singing "Bring Me Back to Life" as his cleric revives the party
Yes.
or something. I don't know.
He
It's what we
is a
deserve.
cleric multi-class bard.
Yeah.
There is a chair involved and a dance number.
Oh,
Yes.
And it is someone's like channel divinity, like divine intervention.
Channing divinity.
wow.
Anyways,
That is so
Oh.
good.
Channing divinity is now known. That's what it's known as.
Oh my gosh.
I've got a new character to make.
That is so. If he ever does, Channing Tatum, if you hear this,
Can our talk show
you need
be-
to make a D&D podcast called Channing Divinity.
Can our talk show just be called Channing Divinity?
Oh man.
We're losing Ben. Let's bring it back.
No, I just don't know what to think anymore.
No, I'm just regretting all of my choices leading up to this point.
Think about the morning I had. I had good waffles and some chicken tenders, and then I got here, and then it's just...
Whatever the hell this is.
I don't know, I just...
Oh
just
my
an
god.
intern. That's all I am. That's it. CSS intern Ben, just... That's it. That's all I am.
Well, thanks for joining us here on the Channing Singing Show.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been...
Anyways, we should get back on track.
Maybe we should go find the professor.
Lee Wise?
Yes, she might still be at the university. I don't know where else she would be. I honestly don't know where she hangs out.
You haven't given us her name yet.
Let's see. Starts going through some things. Her last name is Veronis. Her first name, her name is Petra Veronis.
Petra.
Petra.
Okay. Are we going to see a very important person right now?
The city is named after her.
She is the city.
Petra, not Petra. I'm realizing how close it is.
That always
Maybe
happens when you write it out and you're like, this is totally fine. And then you say it and you're like, son of a bitch.
You know what she teaches at the school?
She said magic.
Magic. Magic.
Magic rocks.
I think she teaches some sort of it might be conjuration or transmutation.
Well, we can start asking around.
Do you have access to the university? I don't know that it's a university, the school at all.
I have said university.
Oh, I don't know if Locke knows.
No, the Academy of the Whirling Weave does sort of screen people. You can still enter part of the campus, I believe, as just a regular citizen. I've met her in the receiving plaza before, but
Okay.
haven't gone further. But I do have. She pulls out a series of like binded papers, and one of them has like this symbol of sort of, it's like 5 waves, and then there is a, what was it again? Hold on. It's 5 waves around a shell with a diamond in the center of it.
Look anything like the paper that Kyrene showed earlier?
Very similar. Kyrene's was missing the shell though.
Okay. It's a start. We won't find her sitting here.
Hmm.
No. And you know, if we talk to her about Evan, we can you know, maybe learn a little bit more about it. And I think all of us who use magic, it'd be nice to hold on to something like this.
Yeah, would.
Okay. He will like tentatively give it back to Yania.
Look. So Yunia will bend forward and grab it from you. I need you to make a perception check.
15.
15. You notice as Yunia like bends forward that she does have like some kind of medallion. And you do notice that like strange aesthetic choice, but it does seem to be cracked.
I feel like he has no filter.
What's that?
Huh? What's what?
Your medallion.
Oh, she like reaches in and like pulls the medallion out. And there's like a moment of like shock on her face that she just notices now. Well, you know how I said I usually can slip into places pretty easily, right? And how this is the first time I really had trouble with the god tracking me down? Well, that holds the medallion up. This usually stops people from detecting me.
Oh, it's broken.
I don't know when it broke.
Have you been close to anyone recently?
When you tripped in front of the dais.
There is a moment of like realization on her face. That would explain everything then. But this is magical. Why would... Huh. It's very odd. Maybe it's not working then.
Can you fix it?
Me? No. I don't have that capability.
Can the professor fix it?
Probably. If we go find her.
Right.
Might be smart, considering we don't know if there are more tracking you.
And I mean, as much as I would like to think that the Church of Talos is only 3 members, I think he, you know, is still around because there's more than 3.
I feel like you're right about that. There would be more than 3 of them.
Or maybe it's my fault because I'm on the fence.
I don't think it's you.
No.
I don't think it's you.
Okay. Well, if just in case. Just in case.
Locke's the only one keeping a god up.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't believe in you. It's done. Oh, wait.
He's gonna pull out the statue. And he's gonna find like a corner of a table. And just like break it.
Roll a strength check for me, young man.
Oh, this isn't gonna work.
Destroys the furniture.
That's a 14.
Okay, yeah. You're able to just break the head off because like it seemed like that was like some sort of turning thing. I think about now that they're basically just stone bobbleheads, but that's not what they are. But you do just like smack it and the head just like shatters off.
Okay.
I'll just say it. Maybe we don't piss off another god. Like we seem to just be making enemies.
Well, no, because they did that anyway.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, but it's also the one thing to be like, oh, you tried to kill me. Another thing to be like, I'm going to take your holy relic and just
Decapitate it.
Well,
They did that though to release spells.
Well,
and
they
stuff.
were just like twisting it.
Oh,
I mean, again, just a note, moving forward.
okay.
you just throw them in the trash.
Well, like, you just leave it. You just go, well, that's just not for me.
Well, we're trying
And
to
just
make
move
sure
on.
that the church isn't growing. If I left it somewhere, someone might be like, "This is a really cool design."
I mean, that's literally what you did, so...
I
Yeah,
know.
earlier today.
Let's not
Souvenirs.
paint a target on your back.
Okay.
Souvenir shops just pumping these out. This is how you get people to worship a god. Souvenirs.
All right, so are we gonna go now?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, I
Um,
guess. Yeah.
Yenia, do you know where the university is? Well, I believe it's in the Knowledge District. The Knowledge District. Sorry, I can't keep doing that. The Knowledge District. That's not too far from here. Yeah, okay.
Do we need special papers to get into the Knowledge District?
No, you don't.
Okay. Kind of.
Not. There's some places in there that you do, but she holds up her like writ, her little what am I calling it? Her little passport, we'll say. It's like I can get us in.
Okay.
That's my
Guilty
captain.
pass.
Kind of sounded like they were going to start a musical number.
All right, so the six of you start heading out of the Pearl of the Sea. You start leaving down, and you make your way into the front dining area. You do see that the bodies have been cleaned up in the last hour.
Oh, that's good.
Some of the tables have been moved around. You do see like there are a bunch of people that are like gossiping, and like as you open the door and start leaving and going down the stairs, there's definitely some people that are like pointing and whispering to each other about the six of you.
I'm staring straight at them.
Locke will wave.
There's definitely some people who see this and like they'll like duck behind like a couch or something, and they're like, "Shh,
Why are they hiding from us?
that's
No.
them."
Heroes
That's murder.
walking through.
That's Philip and the murder crew.
We're the murder what?
Wait.
Philip and the dude murderers. There we go.
Do they think we're bad people?
I don't give a shit what they think.
Me and Kyrene did decapitate one guy together, so I guess.
I mean,
Yeah, good work.
Warranted.
Am I the bad guy?
No,
You're not the bad guy.
Okay. All right.
Bygram, you don't have a backbone in your body.
I feel like I do after hanging out with you all.
No.
Not
Listen,
you, Locke, just everyone else.
there's a difference between being bad and taking care of yourself.
Yeah,
If
self-care,
someone-
I know.
Yeah, and self defense.
Yeah.
They literally struck you with lightning and you almost died.
Yeah,
So-
but that's fast now. I'm over it. I took a nap. I feel
Over it?
rejuvenated. I don't.
Rejuvenated.
There, you guys know what I'm saying. I don't know why I struggle and try. Look,
We got
I'm
you.
good. I'm great.
Thriving,
I'm alive.
unbothered.
I lived, you know. There's
I'm
nothing
gonna,
else to it.
I'm gonna write that down in my poetry book.
How many members of this party are invincible? 3 so far.
Oh no, I don't want to be part
It's
of that.
growing.
Ty, you're next to be inducted.
I highly doubt that.
I don't want that for you because it
Don't
seems
be
like
inducted.
anytime one of us is in trouble, you help. And if you're down, well,
Yeah, thank you for keeping me alive. I appreciate it, Ty. Yeah.
Sure. Are we going?
yes.
Oh, I expected more, but I guess that's our friendship.
I assumed y'all were walking and
Yeah.
talking, so
Yeah. Yeah.
so you
As we're kind of like walking, Locke will eventually get more introspective, and again, just like hands at Scar. There is like a weird little smile while this is happening.
You want to stop by the fountain now? We'll come back later.
If it's not too much trouble.
It's probably on our way. It's close to here.
Okay. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think anybody would change, their copper pieces for a gold piece I have?
You want the copper?
Mm-hmm.
I will give him a few.
How much copper equals?
I don't need it.
Well, I didn't want to just take your money. I made
Gift.
Okay. Then this wish will be ours.
Okay.
Okay.
I think me and Ben have the same reaction. All right, so you guys walk. You're doing the fountain outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as it's on
Not the server's fountain.
He flicks a copper on the forehead of a waiter. Just like,
Just come out of the water.
hazard
Knocks
of the
them out.
job.
It is not that kind of establishment, look.
I don't know this, but you know it is.
So you leave the Pearl of the Sea, and you do see like just farther out from the building, in like a little plaza area, there is a fountain with a statue, I believe.
Mermaids? Was it mermaids?
Yeah.
I believe it was some sort of mermaids or like somebody pouring water.
All right. I can't
Or was
tell
it-
you what the wish is because if I do, then it won't come true.
That's right.
But just know that you're a bit involved, maybe.
Should I be worried?
No, it's a good thing.
Okay.
I'm just helping you help me.
Okay.
All right.
He's gonna like hold the coin and like wait a second. Flick it in. And then he's gonna wait, like look over in the fountain until it like sinks to the bottom.
Do you think if I grabbed another coin, I would ruin someone else's wish?
You might take their wish back.
I guess we don't want that. But it could be a draw. What if someone wished something really horrible?
I suppose, but how can you tell the horrible copper from the good copper?
Maybe it's oxidizing.
You see one copper in the corner. There's just dark, like magic spewing off of it.
Miasma.
That one.
It gets up. It has an eyeball on one side, and it's just little. It's one of those Oreo spiders.
That comes full circle.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. You ready, or you want to spend some more time here?
I think it's important that we journey on.
Okay.
All right. While you guys are journeying towards Knowledge District, it's gonna be like a half-hour walk. I need you to make a perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh. 8.
Why not? Just keep an eye out for if anyone else is gonna show up. Who knows?
8. Locke is still focused on his glowing. Well, he's not glowing anymore. But
18.
I got a 10.
And T2.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's go.
Karen got a 7. She's proficient in it.
Thanks. Bro.
Inia got a 14 and she's not proficient in it, so good for her.
she's on high alert. She's like,
Yeah, she's like,
That's
good.
fair. People tried to kill her today. Or
Kyron's still shaking off the lightning.
I show that.
So, besides the occasional, rat on like a rooftop or like swarm of seagulls that circle above you ominously, you don't catch any. 18, 22. One of you was what, at 22?
me.
Okay. There is a moment where you do see some shady individuals, but you get everyone's attention and you veer a different course.
Do they look like shark tooth shady? Or just like these guys
They
look up to trouble?
look similar to the people you saw in the sewers.
Oh damn. Alright.
Oh.
Well, don't go over there. Question.
Yes.
Is it stormy now?
Yes, it is stormy.
Super cool. So is it like actively raining and shit?
It's lightly raining.
Hmm.
It's a little windy and you do get the occasional like boom of thunder
Great.
and see like the
Super
occasional
cool.
bolt of lightning dance across the sky.
Fear will just be conscious of that.
Starting to hate this weather so much. Never had to put this in a forest. But nice trees, flowers.
I mean, it
You know-
still does storm.
Yeah, but it's more relaxing. This feels more.
Ominous?
Yeah.
I think it's more of the company you're keeping than the location.
Walk's pretty good company, so I don't.
Okay. You're a sweet man. Did you know this? Just so sweet.
Pretty good company too. So.
The other 3 people just not paying attention to the conversation. Okay, so you start making your way through the city, weaving through it. The rain does eventually pick up, and you do find yourselves either. Does anyone have a raincoat or any kind of?
No.
no, just a
He
hat
Locke
and
has a big hat.
I have a big hat and a pirate jacket.
You're
I-
fine.
Ty will actually be appreciating the rain.
Yeah. Thea doesn't care.
I have a question about Thea.
Oh.
Is this a wet t-shirt contest for Thea?
I
just-
thought you were gonna be like, is she blue? Or
Yeah, I
is
expected
she-
something like that too.
Are you clocking why she's being wary? Nope, it's a wet t-shirt. Would it be like between me and Bygrim? Is that who it would be between?
Because her,
I mean,
shirt,
like-
her shirt is white.
Her shirt is
Bygrim's
white.
shirt is just very tight on him.
Is his white?
Yeah.
Oh, who'd win? Hard to say. Hard to say. I mean, like,
That's a tie in my books.
We'll just.
That's a.
You can post a Twitter poll. There you go. That's how
oh yeah, yes.
Yes.
Who would win in the white t-shirt contest? Pina or Bygrim?
Sorry, off topic.
Anyways, everyone seems to be okay with the rain. Yunia like pulls up a hood and everything. Kyrene is just miserable.
Well,
Just like hair in her face, everything. She's like trying to like do it up. It's like I really should have.
Would you like me to braid it back for you, Captain?
I'm good.
sure. You look kind of.
Are you sure? I'm real good.
It's kind of water's kind of splashing on Bygrim's face as she like lifts it back.
She
Forget if she brought a cloak actually.
She looks like someone who needs to have someone holding on.
Oh wait,
for
didn't
her.
I don't remember if she put on an alternate outfit. Oh, she gets a supper.
Oh,
If she put on a cloak in a different episode, she doesn't have it now. Left it in the room.
the price of being a fashionista. I see it.
When
I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
go with the fit.
That's the
I'm-
price of sitting down once.
I'm pretty fashionable and still good to go.
Anyways,
You're also a
Um,
water person.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah.
the water.
Just a
So.
half work. Doesn't do much for me.
I mean, it does. Have you seen you?
That one.
Very direct. Thanks.
Well, I just mean I'm envious.
You can get like this too.
No.
One day.
I
You sure? Just imagine. We just gotta pump more iron. And, you
don't
know,
think he'll grow like 2 feet.
Is iron
turn
like
green.
a spell component that I can use for true polymorph?
Oh my god. Locke just turns into Bygrim.
oh my god!
Oh no.
Who's the better buy
No.
from now? Okay.
Cast true polymorph to become like Lockgrim.
Yes.
Buff lock.
Buff luck.
Be the workout bros this world needs.
Oh no. Mine is
Yeah,
all...
yeah.
No. Mine's all cosmetic.
No.
Yeah, we could take like aesthetically pleasing pictures, just two bros,
Just
you know.
standing there for hours as someone paints us.
Yeah, maybe.
The
That's what you-
pose I see in my mind is like one of you like posing like this, and then the other behind them with like their arms like coming through like the other armholes, like kind of like lifting them up.
Amazing.
It's terrible. I need to see it.
Like
Anyways,
really weird Sears photos.
Oh no.
Just like a
Anything
painting
but
of,
that.
of Bygrim and Locke and Minimock in Locke's arms. And then like a Minimock. Like the 80s photos where it's just a portrait of Minimock.
Yes. It's what we deserve.
Is it?
It is. It really
hey,
it
I
really
would
is.
want that on a shirt, honestly.
There's
Anyway.
lasers.
Our first merch.
Come on,
It's not the eel. It's this. This is.
we have
We
some
can- We
15
can put a
episodes
hidden eel
in, and we.
there. Hidden eel.
Anyways, so you make your way through the. What are you in? The market district? The guild district. Anyways, you make your way through the district and you actually get into the knowledge district. The buildings here are a little different. They seem to be like several buildings kind of like stacked up on top of each other. The immediate building you see is like it's like 3 different sized stories, and there is a staircase that goes all the way up to the top, but there are like paths that lead off to like different parts of like the layered buildings. I'm gonna maybe have to draw this or describe it better one day. Not today though. But there seems to be like a lot of buildings that are sort of like interconnected and everything. And so Unia leads you through this maze of. Actually, I'm gonna make a. Well, we'll call it a survival check for her. Okay, yeah, she knows where she's going. So she leads you sort of down one street and then through a bend. There's another little plaza with a strange statue. It's sort of a hunched over person who's like in thought, but their head seems to be like puzzle pieces that are coming out, and the pieces are floating around. And so she starts leading you past like different road signs, and eventually you get to this large kind of stone gated area. You see that there is a big there's a big circular gate. Everyone roll a perception check for me.
8.
6.
9.
12.
Wow.
12. Wow. You can see that the gate, it's the doorway through this area is it's circular, and there seems to be like little writing along the metal frame. Rygram, you can kind of see that they seem to be like not just random words, but like little, like some of them are like little magic symbols, like runes or something.
Oh,
Some of them seem to be words.
I think it's a spell on it. I can't really make it out, but it looks like it seems to be glowing a little bit.
Like
You guys see that too, or?
an enchantment.
Now that you can actually, now that Vikram's pointed out, you do see that there is something written there. You don't know if it's like the school motto or if it is like an enchantment, but yeah, some writing.
Oh. Is that usual?
Yes, it was here last time and the time before.
It's just like
Magic's weird.
It's not. It's pretty great.
But like,
What?
if you're powerful enough to like bend time and move mountains, and you make puzzle pieces float above a guy's head.
I don't know if the professors here can bend time and move mountains, but they teach
Well, I
magic.
thought that's what magic was.
Maybe this is like a student's art project.
Almost like an installation. Is there like magical art degree?
Maybe. It's called illusion magic. Boom.
There.
Also, you see me do magic all the time. That's
But I know you make people bleed out of their eyes and shit.
that's
That's
art.
pretty wild.
Is it?
It's face painting for sure.
So you go here to learn, like you have a passion for illusion
Making,
art.
making people bleed.
I mean, yes, if you don't think you're very good at it or you've learned all you can learn, imagine learning from the best. I mean,
Whatever you say.
I hope to do that, you know?
This is the part where this becomes a Strixhaven campaign.
I really want to learn from the best and be a really good performer.
Well, I think there is some sort of fee to get in.
I don't have any money.
Mm.
But it's okay because what I want to do, well, I'm not gonna find it in this school.
That's okay. Some places don't have stuff for everyone.
Exactly, and sometimes you learn from the best because they're doing it, you know, like my mum. Or if you were, I don't know, wanted to make furniture or something, you're not going to learn that here. You're going to learn it from someone who's building furniture.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
No.
Okay, perfect.
Just the awkward silence after Locke's impassioned speech.
You should all feel inspired.
Feel
And
something.
books, I guess.
Feeling something. Why don't we head on in then?
Okay.
Yeah,
Lead
that
the
works.
way.
Yeah, after you.
All right. So as you get closer to the gates, you do see that it's like stone walls, the metal circle, and it does seem like there are some like some kind of guards here. They're less in armor like the normal guards you've seen, and they're more in like layered, like kind of like thick robes. They do have some sort of mantle with like that's like incorporated into like a pointed hat.
Oh,
Do you think I would look good like that?
Your hat's nicer.
just like this little version. The visual is so funny to me.
It's very Willy Wonka for some reason.
Woo! So many giggles tonight. All right,
Ty,
I'm back.
do you think what I said was a bit ridiculous?
But you want to learn from the best.
Well, don't you all want to accomplish something?
No, not really.
That's why you didn't understand.
Yeah, I just mostly want to live.
Well, that's something.
I mean, is it?
It
I don't.
is.
It's not like I can learn how to live. I
Um,
just got to do it.
No, that's, I think, where you're completely wrong, Thea. You can certainly live.
Actually,
You can totally learn how to live. You're not living right now, you're just surviving under Umberlee's gaze, you know?
well, I mean, like shit. All right, are we getting into it? Damn.
Seems like it.
Sorry, I was a little bit angry that everybody was, well, they felt a bit judgmental.
Which time?
You know what, this whole journey, if I'm honest.
That's fair. I think we're being a little hard on you. I think we're just throwing a lot at you all at once.
It's been a
Nothing
long
wrong
3
with-
days.
Nothing wrong with wanting to learn from the best.
Well,
That's how you
Thea,
learn.
if you want to learn how to live, you can always come talk to me.
Are you going to be my life coach?
I think so.
All right. What does that entail exactly? What are you going to do? Are we going to make like a 5-year plan?
Yes.
That's not very long for me, you know, in the scope of
I suppose.
my life. Well, I mean, it also could be a really long time because who knows how much longer I have. See, that's where I'm kind of stuck. Because what's the point in having a 5-year plan if you don't know if you're going to be here in 5 years?
But you live every day to the fullest. Look at you. You had that really weird drink the other day, and I'm sure
It
that
was
living.
delicious. I think that was today.
That was today.
It was this morning.
You know what? It's fine. It felt like the other day.
Oh, still doesn't feel well from it.
As I said earlier, after touching that rock, he has a bit of a strange time perception.
I appreciate the thought, lad. And I do think you'll be great. And sure, learn from whatever you have to. But I also don't think you have to learn from somebody. You can just be taught by the wind and the birds and the sea. You don't need a formal teacher.
I suppose that's true. I've been learning music all on my own. I haven't
Exactly.
had anyone.
And look how well you do. You make people bleed out of their eyes.
Um,
That's damn impressive.
Well, I'm hoping to capture their attention a little more and not do the other thing all the time.
Ah. Well, I'm sure you'll do that too. You had the crew aboard the ship rather rowdy the other night.
I don't know if that's what happened there.
Oh, I think it is. I definitely was downstairs and I heard it all.
Well, I'm here if you need to talk.
Ditto.
Hmm.
Do you not think I'd be a good life coach? Well, that's really judgmental.
Well, I didn't say that.
You didn't say it, but your face did.
He's gonna look at Ty.
She's actually kind of lost in her thoughts and not really paying attention.
Meanwhile, Kyrian and Yenia are talking to the strange pointy-headed mages.
Fiddle in my hands. That's all I got. Just...
Should we interject with the weird pointy mages?
Well, I'm kind of wondering that we might make things worse. We seem to have that effect on social situations.
I'm a very good social speaker.
Well, that is true, but if you go, then Ty usually goes, and if Ty goes, then I usually go, and if I usually go, Byron will go, and then if all of us are there, we just kind of end up mucking it up.
You should have more confidence in me.
I have tons of confidence in you. I saw you charm a gang leader, but it's the rest of us that I worry about.
I'm good with people. I can be charming.
I believe that.
Alright, fine.
Thank
It's
you,
me and
Mom.
Ty that I'm worried about.
Oh,
Not to put too fine of a point on it.
Alright.
no, it's fine. That's fair. I mean, Ty's a people person.
She's
who
certainly a
tells
people.
people to get out the way. Yeah. She's like a people detergent.
Detergent.
She scrubs them clean.
You know why? Why? You know what I'm saying, Ty. You don't have to. You just clean them up. That's what you do.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
Yeah. Anti-people blocker. I don't know.
Sometimes you need people like that.
Oh, and Ty. Because she's a Ty.
Oh, I am done.
Done.
Through the break. I'm done. I'm out of here.
And as Bygring gets out of there, Will the Tides pushes out and away from her story.
I've
And
become too powerful. I'm sorry.
See
We
you
need
all
a
in
pun
bit.
counter.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
Ahoy and welcome aboard.
It's a 22. I rolled a natural 19.
Guys, it's only downhill from here.
You look over to Locke. He's very greedily like,
You can put your money in this pouch right here.
Roll a persuasion check. What?
Oh no, buddy!
that's a 1.
Oh no. I got a 3.
Oh no!
Oh.
Alright, stealth first. Ooh, not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. We're off to a rough start. Oh, have a +7 though. That's only a 12.
Oh, I got a 20.
Okay.
He's like, wow.
It's like, whoa.
Good job, Bygram. Really showed me your ferocity.
I don't like that tone.
Hello, everyone. Look here to do what bards do. Our sworn duty to tell you about grand stories, brave adventurers, and eels with thumbs. You're probably asking yourself, where can I find such tales? Well, I'm here to tell you about the new episode of the Charisma Saving Show coming out soon. You probably don't want to miss it.
And speaking of national treasure, waves crash and we were pulled back into the sea of stories, continuing where we left off. I'm reading that without a script. Because I've done
Nicolas
it.
Cage, also call us.
Jeez. I don't know if I can handle
You
Nick
went through
Cage
so
and
many
Channing Tatum.
emotions there.
The
There was
span
a
of
journey.
2 seconds, yeah.
I don't think I can
Just
handle that.
Whoever, it doesn't even matter who Nicolas Cage is playing, whatever his character is, Locke would just be like,
I'm gonna let you know, this is a fantasy campaign. The moment Nicolas Cage gets injected into the campaign, this thing's off the rails.
It's already off the
Kicking the
rails.
ball
What are you
space.
talking about?
You say he's going to be playing a character as if he's not going to just be Nick Cage, like every other.
He's going to usurp my spot. He's gonna come in as a DM, and then every NPC will just be him.
amazing.
That
That's
would be
what I need.
terrifying.
Like
Kyrene, Nicolas Cage. Yania, Nicolas Cage. My mom, Nicolas
Also-
Cage.
literally, it's not even like Nicolas Cage like comes over to my house and takes my seat. It's more my body morphs into him every
So
time we
you
have to
true
play.
polymorph into Nicholas.
He possesses my body and turns me into him to take over.
Amazing.
I can't let him guess. Anyways, the four of you are sort of locked in conversation as Bagrim starts to walk away from the group. I think is where we left off. Inia and Kyrene seem to be talking to the mage guards. They seem to be watching the gate, and they seem to be part of the university staff. But they're talking to them. You do watch Inia pull out like, the thing she has, and like they kind of look over her head and kind of like nod to her, and they seem to be talking a little bit.
Ty.
We have like a game plan. Sorry, Locke.
Oh, it's okay. Yours is probably more relevant.
What were you gonna say?
Well, if they're the gods of the university, have you ever heard of a red cap?
No.
No.
I said like a mushroom.
I'm sure you can mistake it for a mushroom, but it's like a very angry gnome. And they wear really pointy hats, and then they stab you with the hats. And I'm wondering if that's their method here at the
Wait a minute.
university.
Is this something you've seen?
They fully exist. They're called,
Like the molten fish.
yes.
Okay.
And they're called red caps because, well, when they stab you, their little hats get blood on them. And then it turns red.
I'd like to not test it with these guards.
Why do
Maybe
Let's say these are like full on like 5'7", 2 dudes.
Huh. Well, food for thought.
Watch
sure.
out for the hats.
Noted.
Yeah.
And also, maybe bring up a possible plagiarism case, is all I'm saying. Because it seems like they might be stealing some of the Red Caps' battle methods. They're very elusive.
Are they? Are they indigenous to here?
The Feywild, maybe.
Probably not then.
We'll keep it in mind while we deal with these ones.
Okay.
Well, not to change the subject, but we're going in to see hopefully this professor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to let her have the rock? Or are we going to try to keep it?
Is it really ours to keep?
Well, I mean, how does one really own things? It's just a point of perspective.
They
You want to steal it.
find it. I don't know.
Well, I'm not saying steal it, but just this is all predicated on the idea that the professor is indeed in the school and alive, which I'm not convinced. But something about this just feels a little bit weird, don't you think?
I want to know why she wants it. What disease is she curing?
There's just something about this. I just don't like it.
I mean, it didn't hurt me. I felt really, it was exhilarating having it.
I just worry about that exhilaration getting in the wrong hands. If you felt boosted, and this professor is powerful enough to send messages into people's minds, what could she do with this? I mean, is this really even our business? We're just killing time basically until the ship is ready.
But if we could intervene in anything bad that was happening or help, as it stands, it seems like the person that did want to get their hands on it was not a good person, and the person we were protecting was a good person. And she hasn't really given us any reason to doubt her.
I think you've lost me a little. There was a lot of the good person and the wrong person.
Nia is a good person, and the Talos worshippers were bad people, and we protected the stone from the bad people getting it.
Yeah, even I knew that. Yeah.
Okay, but my problem is not with Nia. I don't even necessarily have a problem. I just think this is really beneficial. It just, I don't know.
Sure,
it just
but
feels
there
weird to give it away.
Are tons of people in the world that have magical items that we don't even know about that do powerful things, and a lot of them are in positions of power because they do have powerful magical items, I suppose.
But just think, that could be you.
You think?
Well, it reacted most strongly to you. You quite literally lit up.
I think that's just because maybe I have magic I don't know about.
I don't know. It seems you called to you. Or perhaps answer your call. I don't know. It's just, when I felt it, I felt just a neat little thrum. But that's about it. It seemed to make Bygrim feel better. Ty mentioned something about a tingling and an increase, but it had the most visceral reaction to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I didn't feel bad. I felt the same tingling. I was just glowing a little, and maybe that's because I use words a lot.
Maybe. I don't know. I just thought it'd be worth posing to the collective.
Let's see what the professor's like first.
Get a read on her.
Worst comes to worst, we stab them both. We get out of here.
Huh?
We take the ship.
What
we
are we?
sail off
The
into
ship
the
that
sunset.
is broken still.
We steal a different ship.
Do we have to steal? Can't we just?
We
buy a
charter
ship?
another ship.
In the
I don't
storm.
think we have the money to charter a ship.
Oh, get like a rowboat.
I'm not about to
Decidedly
brave
not
the
like a
sea
ship.
with a rowboat
I
with
didn't
this
say it was a
storm.
good idea. We just.
It really wasn't.
It was an idea.
I'm
Jackass is in
trying,
a
okay?
rowboat.
I'm tired. I got hit by lightning. I just.
I mean, to be fair, Fia and I would be fine.
That'd be golden.
But
Yeah.
I really don't want to see anything happen to the two of you.
The two
Be in a
landies,
rowboat.
you mean?
We'll be okay.
But not if we take a rowboat in the ocean.
No, you'll most certainly drown.
That's why you guys got to teach me how to swim sooner.
I mean, you can only swim for so long. Eventually you will tire and you'll just sink beneath because you no longer have the strength to keep kicking.
Oh.
It's a very bleak place if you can't breathe.
And I'm gonna go out on the sea. Why?
Well, you have friends who can, like, I can sort of prop you up for a while.
You sure? I'm kind of
Well, everything's
beefy,
lighter in the
you
water.
know, and
You get kind of buoyant. And I'm a very strong swimmer.
I can help too, Bygrim.
I've got these powerful thighs.
Or we don't take a rowboat out into the sea.
I think that's a
that's a
better
fair
idea.
point. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good idea, Ty. Good job.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Ty, When you were holding on to essence, were you
Evan.
were you also experiencing like connection is the wrong word, because I didn't feel like I couldn't let go of it, and I didn't feel like it called out to me, but I felt comfortable with it.
Well, comfort's the word I would use.
Do you not like mint?
No. Part of the hot and cold sensation isn't really soothing for me.
Because you're hot all the time.
Yes.
I'm a bit cold all the time.
I think it's a bit different.
Maybe.
Your fingers may be cool to the touch, but you felt mine.
You were warm. Hot.
Yeah. At first.
Did it make you hotter?
Felt like it could.
And does that change for you all the time?
My temperature?
Yes.
No.
You're just warm all the time, hot all the time.
Yeah.
And when,
Sometimes worse than others.
like when you cast spells.
Depends on the spell.
I've only ever seen you kind of use really soothing magics. Well, except for that one time when you made a man bleed out his ears.
Yeah. It's not elemental based though. The water spells are different. Water doesn't bother me.
But other elements do.
Don't like to be hot.
Can I just say, I'm showing incredible restraint right now. Like, physically.
You are.
I am behaving so well, and I just want to point it out. Okay, thank you, continue.
What would
Okay.
you be not behaving about?
Just get you a
Literally
cookie
talking
or-
about, like,
or
her being
something.
hot and, like, hotter, and, like, I just feel like I could make so many comments.
I mean, she is hot.
I'm just saying. Continue with your little heart-to-heart in the middle of this campus. Feels very university.
Well, Ty, I'll try not to use any elemental magic that's not water.
It's fine. You can. Just, it's. I just try to stay away from fire and the sun and things that will make me warmer.
Right. Right. Well, we should get you a parasol, and we could find a different means of light when we need to make a bit of fire.
I'll just sit far away. That's all.
But then you won't hear all of my songs around the fire. So maybe one of us can learn, like, how to make little globs of light, and then they don't emit any heat, and you can sit with us.
Okay.
Okay. Because you're going to miss all my stories about red caps and molten fish.
I don't want that.
Someone wants to hear it, Pygram.
No. At
Oh,
least
so you don't
not
like a
some
good
Milton.
story, Bygram?
I like a good story, but not about fish that don't exist. I mean, that's kind of
You know every fish?
don't do this. You don't have to do this.
just asking a question.
No,
There's
Ty,
this
I
one
don't
really
know
freaky
every
looking
fish.
shark. It's like the shark that has like a tongue.
What?
It always kind of looks like.
Why?
They're actually quite gentle.
It's because I'm the land person. Okay.
I
you're
am
one of the
also a
land
land person.
But you've been on more boats than me, I'm
You two
sure.
are the landies. We're the waterites.
I haven't been on many boats.
But that's
It's
still
only
more
recently that
boats.
I've been on boats.
Okay. Hey. Still more boats than me, so therefore.
Have you never been on
Right.
a boat? I agree.
No, I'm a land person.
How'd you get here?
I walked. Wait. What are you guys talking about? Come on. Good cardio, good all,
Well,
Guys are crazy talking about boats.
You've never been on a single boat.
I got on a boat, yesterday, and that was cool.
We
I
didn't
got on another
go
time.
anywhere.
Yeah, but it was still a boat.
Uh,
I was on it,
right.
technically. Yeah, technically.
Have you ever never been like fishing on a river or something?
I mean, no. I usually fish on. We go to the lake, and then I me and Papa Bygrim sometimes would go fishing, but
Bob Pygram.
yeah,
Wait,
nothing
his name was
massive.
Bygram also?
No. I'm just calling.
Oh,
Like,
I thought you
like-
were Bygram Jr.
No.
I didn't know if maybe then that meant Bygram was your last name. Have we been calling you your last name this whole time?
No, that's my first name.
All right. I mean, like, it wouldn't be a problem. It was just.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I feel like we're getting into some really weird tension today, and I'm not sure why.
I don't know either.
There's a weird vibe.
I don't want the weird vibes.
I don't know. Okay. How do we make it go away? I don't know.
You look very nice today, Bygram. Well rested.
Stop it. It's
Don't
because
cry.
of the shirt, but thank you.
And Ty. You have been very thoughtful to me today, and that's very nice. And Fia, I'm glad you support me in all my endeavours.
Wholeheartedly.
And I, too, will help you live your life to the fullest.
Thank you for being a superb life coach.
You're welcome. Is everybody feeling better now? Are we calm? Are we good?
I was good beforehand, but yeah.
Alright.
I'm good.
Okay. If
Just
It's good to check in with your group every so often, make sure everybody's
it's true.
taken care of and
So I'm just gonna throw it out there as we approach these mock red caps,
are they?
and we talk to Yania, and we talk to Kyrene about what the situation is. I'm gonna extend my hand if you feel like grabbing it.
Are you asking us to hold hands?
If that would make your day a bit better, it is there.
Do you want us to hold
want
your
to hold-
hand?
It's just.
Like, do you want a hug instead? Would that be easier? I don't.
Would you prefer
Hug
a
you?
hug?
Oh,
The weird
you're
energy's
kind
back.
of. Yeah, I don't know what's
I
going
was
on.
just trying to be a nice person. It's
No, you're working. It's great. It's just
No,
we got to
it's-
work on the delivery, buddy. Because
Do you want us to hold your hand?
No,
Are you
it's
asking us to
just-
hold your hand?
yeah.
No, it is just there. Should anybody want to hold it, I am making my way over to the queens that are standing over there dealing with their business.
Hand out.
You turn to like walk over there. They've both been just like looking at the four of you, just like waiting.
Oh, hello. We've been working on some stuff.
I can see that.
We're so stupid.
I'm sorry we're like this. I am.
How is your end of things?
Well, we can go in. The professor should be in her laboratory,
And they know that for a fact.
supposedly.
Okay, and they they said I just brought her some tea. And
No.
She's definitely alive.
She was there earlier today and she hasn't left.
okay.
They seen any boar men?
They have not. Didn't really ask them specifically about boar men, but they haven't seen anyone too suspicious.
Okay.
Other than us.
Other than us.
Sure.
Let's go quickly then.
Let's do it.
Let's run. Oh,
No. Skyrim.
we can jog. I'm just saying.
If we're jogging,
How do we get to a place faster?
you can give me a piggyback. It'll be better.
I was going to
exercise
say
for you.
that.
Is something going on that I'm missing? Irene just like looking like back and forth and like settles on Ty. It's like, is this normal?
Yes, don't worry about it.
Are you a family unit now?
No.
Yes.
That's a tough question.
It is said that gangs are like family.
It
Yeah.
is Mia Familia for sure.
Ginia looks at Kyrie and she's like, you're the gang? No, they're my employees. I think they're forming a gang.
We're not a gang. No.
I think they're forming a gang within their own ranks.
No, that's
That is 100% correct.
false. Don't listen
It's
to Fia.
true.
She doesn't.
We're the chartreuse. Keep it
We're-
on the down low.
We're not.
We're
No.
replacing
Why?
Seekers with Chartreuse Gang.
Why?
We're still thinking on it, you know.
We're not. It's set in stone.
Because we're not a gang.
You're sending
We're
me.
okay.
It's just like, you're sending me so many mixed signals. Just come with me.
Okay.
Signal is mixed because of them, so I understand, Yunia. It's hard out here to be so intelligent, you know?
Yeah,
It's just tough, just hard. Smart people gotta stick together.
I truly don't know what's happening with all of you, but you seem to be just having a good time.
I'm gonna put my hand on Locke's hat, so not touching his head, just like as a gentle pat as we're walking, and say quietly, "I'm sorry, I can't."
Can't what?
Take your hand.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe I could learn a spell and we can hold hands that way.
Oven mitts.
Maybe.
Ship name, oven mitts. Let's go.
No.
He is my son.
New merch item. Oven mitts
Exactly.
with tie. That would be so
Okay.
cute.
Okay, I didn't have one for the various. Some of them are blank, like Lock and Bygram is blank, but Ty and Lock.
Bros, what else do you need?
Sorry, you're right, brothers.
Fitness
Just the bro
bros.
TP of the
Swoblings.
Oh! Yes.
Okay, anyway,
Good night.
oven mitts. Yeah, I like that. Not necessarily a romantic ship name. Anyways, continue.
We walk on wherever Yunia is leading us.
All right, so she leads you out of the receiving plaza, which is sort of like a, it's like a half circle sort of. So you head through the gates, and there's almost like a strange tinkle that goes over you, but it doesn't feel odd or anything, or like off. Anything on you that is magical though does like briefly light up, and like visibly light up for like everybody.
What curious things do we see on each other?
Just whatever magic items or holy symbols that you have.
Would my necklace count as a holy symbol? Because I don't do spell casting.
I don't think it would.
Okay. Just curious.
I think if you had cast a spell out of it at any point ever, once, it'd probably light up, but other than that, no. Couple of things light up on Kyrene. I think.
Fancy.
Did I give you magic items, ma'am? Or is that just the flavor in my head? Something from like underneath her clothes lights up, but you don't see the shape, you just see the light.
What about Unia?
Unia, the medallion sort of lights up. It's like very faint. The staff lights up. Her
little belt?
A couple of sections of her little belt light up.
Okay.
Ooh.
And other than that, yeah. I don't think anyone else. A couple of Kyrene's crossbow bolts in like one of her bags sort of lights up, and you can kind of see the shape of it because like one of them's sticking out. Other than that, yeah. So it's not a weird feeling, but it's definitely like it's almost like you walk through like a cobweb. It's sort of like interesting, and you don't necessarily like it, but it's not necessarily terrible. Even though every time I walk through cobwebs, I hate it. Anyways, you watch as that she leads you into this half circle stone plaza that seems to go up into stairs around it, and you can see that there is sort of a campus here. There's a large domed building to your right, a kind of rectangular building to your left with a triangular roof. There's a couple of signs out front, and there's sort of like a signpost with like signs pointing in different directions to tell you like where to go. The building to your immediate left, the one with the triangular roof, is the registration building. And anyways, you see that there are a couple of like classroom buildings. There are like 3-story oval-shaped buildings. There are stairs on the outside and seem to be doors and pillars along the like inside. There is a stone street that leads up from directly straight across from you, and it seems to be an intersection where it goes past the two like schoolhouse buildings, and there's 2 more, and there's a couple more buildings off in the distance. One path goes to your left, one path goes to your right. There's a bunch of trees here. There's like there is a little campus here with like trees, and like there's a garden. You can see that there are a couple of students out and about while you're going through here. Some of them are sitting down and teaching each other what they've learned in university. Others are just taking a nap. You definitely do see like at least 2 students that do seem to be trying to like bodybuild.
Are there any ponds or fountains in the treed area?
Yes, there's a pond.
Okay.
Locke will elbow Bygram and be like,
Look.
No, right? That could be us one day.
No, I didn't mean. I didn't mean the men working out. Or I can't see them from here. They might not be men.
Yeah, I can lift you up.
No. I meant the trees, Bygram, and and
I
the
mean,
garden.
yes, I see that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
There's an assortment of trees here, all different kinds. There is.
Buddy.
What?
That looks cool.
Bygram, talk to your god under the tree is what Locke is trying to say.
Why didn't he just say that? Why is he so?
Maybe you would be able to put it together.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, you know what? That's on him.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to this garden over here.
There's a couple of great places here. There's different spots in the garden that have like elevated either like dirt or stone platforms that you can like meditate on. In the pond, there's like little like They look like lily pads, but they're like platforms. You don't know if they actually are lily pads.
Oh, this is nice.
Let's
Okay.
go talk to
Um,
the professor, and you can come back here after and actually try to talk to your god.
You see
Okay.
past Yini
That's-
starts leading you guys kind of past some stuff. She stops while you guys are having a conversation though, and just kind of looks out
Oh.
behind you.
We're coming.
Yeah, we just.
While you're praying to Maliki, I'll talk to the muscular people, and I'll see what the regiment is or whatever.
Oh, look, you. I just.
Right.
Wow, I'm just so happy right now.
Good vibes are back. Let's go.
Yes, they are. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely.
We follow Yuni.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can always come back here after and talk to people.
Yeah.
So she starts leading you, kind of curves around to like the right, starts leading you past some of the school buildings. There's a large sort of like, how do I put it? Like quarter of a circle kind of building. I want to say it's shaped like, how do I put it? I'm gonna draw something in the map.
Oh, okay.
Like half of a U, kind of.
Okay.
It seems to be about 4 stories tall. There's waterfalls that come off of both ends, and there seems to be a couple of people on the top.
Natural waterfalls or people-made waterfalls?
People-made waterfalls for sure. There seems to be a couple of like little spires or something that are like towers at the top of this that seem to be jettisoning water out. Yini goes, well, we could check here. I know there's some residency in here. She looks over, and there was another building that is sort of pyramid-like, but it's more circular than square and triangular. Like, I know sometimes the professor is in that building as well. I've met her outside before. She also has a laboratory in one of these spires that are further in.
Did the guards say she was at her lab this morning?
Yes, but I don't know if she's still there.
All right, we're here. We could check here, and if she's not, then...
Okay, she's looking at this facility and is like, I don't know where the door is.
to get in.
Yes. And so like this half U-shaped building, you don't see a door on the outside. You see windows on different floors, but you don't see any doors or windows on the first floor.
Erin, give me a boost.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
There must be a way in.
Yeah,
Other people don't need to be
window.
boosted in.
maybe they do. Maybe it's like a test. It's like a puzzle.
Maybe we can
Yeah. Are we tall enough to get into this building?
some of the
Exactly.
students.
Well, maybe you need magic to go in, and if that's the case, then I'm sort of screwed.
You got magic.
I see.
You're magical. Yeah.
We could put a
Well,
little.
thank you, but not in the classical sense.
Maybe we could put a little magic on you.
Yeah, you can hold Locke's hand and then bam, magic.
The magic of friendship.
Exactly.
Works for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Absolutely.
Is there anyone standing around the building?
Make a perception check.
10.
You see like one person, and they walk by, and they kind of walk behind the waterfall, and you don't see them like leave the other way.
Behind the water.
There's always something behind the water.
I'm getting tired of everything being behind water.
I mean, we're already drenched anyway. Doesn't really make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
it fresh
full of
or is it
t-shirts.
salt water?
You haven't gone up to touch it yet.
I'm walking in that direction.
Holy
I will
people
happily
with
stick my hand out.
ingenious
Alright.
ways of using water, you know?
When you make your way there, all right, Fia. When you go to touch the water, make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Goodbye.
Bye. Just yeets her in the sky.
No.
Regrettably, that shan't happen because I got a dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. You feel the waterfall start to pull you up.
Up?
Yes.
Am I blue?
No. No, you are not blue. This is not salt water.
All right.
Surprisingly.
I don't know. I'm kind of an idiot. I'll say
Isn't your intelligence like 16 or something?
no. It's my.
Yes.
It's 15.
You're bright.
You're smart.
I
What
mean,
are you
like
doing?
I'm smart, but like
Wasting your intelligence.
she's not. Like she doesn't get how this stuff works, so she's like, "Oh, maybe
That's
you
valid.
ride the waterfall." So she'll be like, "Well, I guess you go up," and she'll just sort of like go.
Fia, no!
The waterfall does take you all the way up the 4 stories and up to the top.
Oh,
Where did she go?
I should have grabbed her.
hey, I'm up here.
Yeah, there was a way in.
I was also sort of right because it was going up.
You do notice the water coming down is like flowing down. But
Oh my gosh, it's like a water slide.
You want to go next?
Sure. He'll just step in the water.
all right, Locke, do you well, because you're expecting it, yeah. You do get like gently like just lifted up.
Am I?
I'll just be at the top, like sitting real close to the edge, sort of kick. I'll probably sit down, kick my feet. Wait.
Okay. Yeah, Locke, you're just brought up the waterfall and you are brought up onto your feet.
Am I wet?
You are. Yes, because it's raining.
Yeah.
Right. And not because of the waterfall. Didn't
Who knows?
Irene say that in the district we weren't allowed to go in, there was a bunch of water genasi that kind of ran things?
I think she said something like that.
Maybe that's why there's so many, like the Pearl of the Sea and their weird tube things.
Well, I mean, it's a coastal town, so their shtick is kind of the water.
Sure.
You know, like coastal towns have a lot of like, find me at the beach and the cottage is where my heart is and shit like that. Says Beth from a coastal town. Not even on the ocean, just on a lake. You know, so when you have a bitch, you just sort of stick to it.
I guess so.
I mean, you could be right. It could be because of a overarching genasi system.
I mean, there are a lot of seals and tridents here too.
That too.
Igram, go next.
You go next.
Why?
Irene just steps.
I always
in
go
front of you.
last. That doesn't.
It's like, let's just go. We have to find this woman.
I always go last. You
Just
can
steps in.
go.
Like, okay, let's go.
It's like, get me the fuck out of here.
She's like, I made a mistake hiring them.
Yania's like, I'm gonna go check with some whoever is up there to see maybe if I can find the professor. And it's just you two now.
Go, Ty. You
Water
got it.
chicken.
Are you gonna actually follow?
Yeah. It's not like I'm afraid of water.
You seem to be displeased with water often.
Because all it has done has hurt me in some way or caused my clothing to be really wet. And
You'll dry.
where's the sun? It's not here. Ty, that's the point. I love plants. It's just too
Plants
much
need
water
water.
for me.
Beef with the rain.
Tired of all
Plants
this
will
water.
die without rain.
Yeah, but you don't overwater a plant. That's just
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go. I'm behind you.
Okay.
All right.
I step into the waterfall.
I step in after Ty.
Oh my god, give me a second.
I wonder what's taking them so long.
Look at that.
Okay. Posting that, and then okay, so yeah, Ty, you go up. It's a little soothing. Bargrim, you step in, and there's a moment where like you're like, is this gonna work? And it like tugs on you,
Oh.
and then like starts pulling you up. Do you resist it all?
At this point, no. I just
Okay.
We broke him.
There's a moment where like you kind of like flex a bit, and then you just release, and then you just sends you back up
Okay.
pretty quick.
Are you a drowning plant?
I told you that in secrecy. You didn't have to tell the group about it.
Just curious.
I'm not. What do you want me? You're right. I'm not. You're right, Ty.
He will just lean over to Locke and be like, "The tension is back."
I know.
Guess I learned a lesson today.
I don't know any magic to make him dry.
There's just a strange vibe. I don't know if it's because he got electrocuted or because he almost passed out.
I don't know.
I mean, I
Backwards had a
did
rough
piss him
day.
off earlier too. I think he's just getting tired of us.
Locke will approach Bygrim and kind
Hey,
of like
bud, what's up?
touch his arm. And without realizing he's doing it.
Oh no! No!
He's going to go.
Everything's okay, Bygrim. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I was gonna say, are you casting a spell on Bygrim?
Yeah. Okay, I'll roll it. 19.
You feel like this weird little like brain worm, not actually, but like
The worm is back!
you feel like a thought come into your head of just like, Locke is so great. I just want to be around Locke all the time. Locke is so wonderful. And it like quickly dissipates though. And you're back to like having your own thoughts.
What was that?
What was what?
No, you did that thing you did to that boar guy this morning.
What did I do to the boar guy this morning?
You told him to stop, and he stopped. And
Yes, but it was because we were being friendly.
yeah, but you tried to use it on me.
What do you mean?
Like, I had this thought of like, Locke's my friend, Locke's my buddy. I want to be around Locke, but I already feel that way. I don't need something else to tell me how to feel.
I'm not understanding. You just said that you felt all those things, and then you said I don't need to feel all those things.
Because it was like, you forced it on me.
I didn't do that.
All right. Okay. I know I'm not the smartest in this group of intelligent people, but I know my gut instincts are pretty on point.
I don't think you're being very nice today, Bikram. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the water, or maybe it's you didn't get enough food while we were at the restaurant, or maybe not a big enough nap. But what you're saying right now isn't very nice.
It's not supposed to be. Like, I joined you guys. I've been died almost. Somewhat came back. Still can't contact my god, and now someone I consider a friend is trying to just take over my brain for what? Like,
Well, I didn't do that.
Bagram, can I talk to you?
sure.
Over there.
All right.
Fia will lean over to Kyrene and be like, the vibe is so weird. Are you picking this up?
Kind of?
This is weird. All right.
And I'm gonna just check in. Everything good, everyone?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I'm just making sure this is character conflict.
Oh yeah.
I'm making sure that this is drama we're actually here for. Okay. As long as it's been talked about.
I'll lead Bagram somewhere away from the group. You know he doesn't know.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't make it okay for him to.
No, I know that. But he doesn't have any idea.
Like, he
He's
doesn't-
genuine. He's genuine in saying, it's okay. I want to help you. It's just his words are laced with magic and he has no idea.
So he's been doing this whole time throughout his whole life, is what you're telling me? Is that?
I don't know. It's not my place to say, but his mom, well, he comes by the ability honestly, I think. And he doesn't know he has it. He's not trying to manipulate you. Like I said, his words are genuine. He has no idea there's more to them.
I get that. I don't really like people poking around in my brain. I put up with that one time, and never again will I have my mind violated like that. So
Someone did that to you.
it was well, you know, I'm a soldier, used to be, and dealing with another deity kind of hurt me in a lot of ways, and I can't go back to doing that again.
A god overtook you.
Tried to, a little bit like Fia and her relationship with Umberlee.
But you stopped it.
Yeah, just barely. It's
Oh,
not
God.
something I'm proud of.
Why wouldn't you be proud of that?
I was a different person before, you know, all that anger, all that rage, it just poured out of me, and God kind of sold me on using it to be vengeful, and it became a bit too much. I almost did a few things I truly regretted, and I'm just trying to walk it back now, or at least make up for some things I may have done.
But you stopped.
Yeah, but I should have fell for it earlier, though.
You were fighting a god's influence.
Yeah.
What power do we have against them?
Not a lot, apparently.
Enough for you to walk away.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be proud of that?
I guess I don't know. I guess it's something I still struggle with.
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone gives into emotion.
I was taught to try to be better than my emotions. I get too emotional and then I lose focus. And as a soldier, you can't do any of that type of stuff. You got to stay on mission or you get somebody killed.
Emotions are hard to squash down sometimes.
Yeah. I know. I know.
He's not doing whatever that god did to you. I know we'll have to tell him eventually. Because it's going to get him in danger.
Yeah.
Just haven't figured out how.
Well, when you do have this conversation, let me be in on it at least. I guess I need to, I guess I owe the little guy an apology.
He, as far as I can tell, makes you feel any better. He's never used it on any of us until now. So, whatever friendship you think you have with him seems real enough to me.
Well, that's comforting and good enough for me. All right, I'm straight now, Ty. So let me gather my bearings a bit, and we can go find this professor.
Sure. We'll go back to the group before he does.
Bygrim's just gonna take a breath and just recenter himself and head back to the group.
The falling rain seems to be a very good calming agent for you as you take in everything and bring yourself down from that high place.
Okay.
All right.
Were you ready to go?
Yeah, I think that our purple friend is just talking up some people over here.
Sure.
Hey, Yanea, what do you find out? Oh, the professor was in this building earlier today. Might still be here. She kind of went back and forth between a couple places. Thank you. She does have a room in here to check out. I don't know if it's where she stays, but
Let's look.
right. Just gonna roll one thing. Okay. Well done. All right, so you guys start heading towards one of the strange spires here, one of the towers, right? And there just seemed to be like a staircase that goes inside the building. Well, I think on the 3rd floor, she supposedly has some sort of small room she frequents, like a storage locker or something. I guess storage lockers exist.
They do now.
They do now. Alright, well, follow me. I think I can lead us to wherever she is.
Feel will just quickly lock eyes with Ty and raise an eyebrow before following.
The shrugs.
All right. So you guys make your way into the tower and down the stairs to the 3rd floor. I think that's where we'll end it for this session.
End on tension.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mwah. And just
Well,
like that,
Bush.
another drop drips into the sea, and the effects of our adventure today ripples outwards. As we head into the depths for the time being, we hope to see you back in port. Until next time.
I love you, Ben.
I love you guys so much.
Igram is
I
allowed
love
to be
it.
vulnerable. Let's let him be vulnerable.
Yes!
Yeah, so good.
And
I'm so excited to see like a truer form of Bygrim.
I'm excited for him to talk to Maliki.
Same.
I too am excited for whenever.
I'm
this
pretty sure the dice are just like not letting it happen until a specific moment.
happens. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I could absolutely intervene and just say it happens, but the dice gods say something differently, and I'm privy to them.
It's so
Listen.
good. It's so good.